That's definitely going in. What's up? It's Card Salad. I'm Justin. With me today is Mitch.
Hello.
We're going to be doing something pretty simple today. We have 509 cards on their way out to PSA.
Is that amongst everyone or just me and you?
It's just me. No, it's this between 5 people.
Okay.
So Mitch has the largest order with like 180 something, and then I have 142 going out, and then there's like 69, 68, and like 40 something, for a total of 509.
We're allowed to do over 500?
Well, these are different orders.
Oh, okay.
They're just they'll be shipped in the same package, but they are they are different orders.
No, okay.
Because it was just
last time we had to cut back because we
had to split into multiple orders because it was and then it's not super worth it to do I mean they only require 20 cards to do the value tier. Why is the volume so low? But I don't find it, with the return shipping stuff, you might as well just go big, at least, when you have access to as many cards as we do. It'd be more efficient to fill out up to 500, but it was becoming a disaster for me to organize 5 different people's cards.
There's a ton of duplicates between everybody.
Everybody's submitting the same kind of cards. I could track it. And Graded Gem figured it out. They take in thousands of people's cards. I don't know how the hell they manage that. Just very meticulous tracking. But I was like, you know what? Let's just split it up. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. We're just going to go over them real quick and show you what we're sending off to PSA. We don't expect these back for like a year plus. I'm kind of leaning towards more than a year at this point, more than 12 months, just the way things are. But they are expanding their operation. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully they catch up. I would love to see these before 2022 because that's just ridiculous. Yeah. But it is what it is. At the very least, the Pokemon market should hold, at least, for now. Today's going to be a big year. So I think the market's going to hold pretty steady, and some of these are going to appreciate in value over time. So it's kind of like they force you to long-term invest rather than flip by putting in the value tier. And the great thing about PSA is you don't pay until they're done. So that's mostly, besides them getting premium value, that's like a big part of why I like PSAs, because you don't have to put that investment up front. You get it later, put it on a credit card or something, and then sell some of those cards to pay off the grading fees, at least if you wanted to hold a bunch of them. It's a good system. Anyway, let's get started. We're gonna do it side by side here just to get through it faster because there's so many cards. We'll stop on anything spectacular. Okay, get the form over there.
And here we go.
First stack.
Starting off with some Red Pikachu. Got 3 of those going in.
I have
3 Lily's Clefairy.
Ooh. Yeah, I didn't get any of those. I wish I had now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stained glass birds.
Very nice.
You got any birds in there?
I can't remember if I have any birds in here or not. I know I have like 5 or 6 of them already there.
So I just want to point out real quick to people that these
that this is my favorite Pokemon.
These card saver boxes, the 200 count, work perfectly for PSA, like mid-size PSA orders. The cards fit in here. The card savers came in here. You can fit. It's pretty snug, but you could fit 200. Mid like 150 to 190 is pretty safe. Yeah. But they fit really nicely in here. It seals up like this.
Like 181 or however many, and it's very tight. So I wouldn't go too much.
Yeah, you can't really go above 200. But these are super nice. So if you have any of these, keep them. If you're planning on doing any PSA orders, I highly recommend that.
Got 3 reverse and 1 regular Giraffe rig from Vivid Voltage.
Got some hidden fates here. Got Golden Aether Paradise Conservation, Rainbow Birds, more Giraffe rigs. Full Art Hiker, found that just sitting in one of my binders. Sure, why not?
More Giraffe rig.
So I've got some evolutions here from Hidden Fates, and you might be asking, why are you putting those in the $10 tier? Well, I don't want to flip them. and their value has lowered right now, so I think it should be okay. And you never assume everything's gonna get a 10. So I valued them at PSA 9 prices. If they upcharge me, they upcharge me. But these are probably gonna just be mine. Like I'm just gonna keep them. I think they're I'm at a point where I'm like I don't need to flip these over. I'll just keep them. Maybe one Umbreon will go if they both get 10s. But yeah, I'm fine seeing these. It'll be a nice treat to see these in a year. Be like, oh shit, I own some really great cards. Got full art shiny Lucario, Kartana. That's definitely just gonna go straight to market when that comes back. I don't need the full set.
Got a lot of giraffe rig here.
You still going through Giraffes?
I just finished.
Noivern.
Reverse Lugia.
Oh. I pulled like all of these, by the way.
Yep,
in case you're curious.
Tin set. The collector's tin from.
Did you pull those out of your tin?
Yeah.
Nice. Are you think they're gonna get 10s, all of them?
No, 9s. All of them.
All
they
of
all
them?
have print lines. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
But 9s are still
Eevee.
pretty valuable for a 9.
Buzzwole got the
Probably
little
saw me
baby
pull this one.
shinies.
Beautiful little.
Oh, nice. And I bought a set of the Japanese Amazing Rares just to put in my frame over there. I don't think I'll be grading them, but I will be grading the English ones.
Got a Forzacian. I was lucky enough to be able to open up 4 of these.
Oh, you just straight up opened those.
Yep.
I sent one in the $50 tier that I purchased off of eBay.
I think let's see. I got one of the premium collections for $75, I think it was, because I got it from Target, and they had a special deal going for 25%
Right,
off.
I remember that. And then you got the other ones for cheap too, right?
Yeah, I got
the early pre-order.
Yeah, I bought 3 of them for $80 a piece.
Oh man, that's.
Yeah, I think I bought one at full price.
I didn't have any money at that time. I couldn't pre-order those, but that was a sick pickup.
If I had known I realistically should have known they were going to be pretty big. Should have grabbed like 10 of them.
I mean, it's hard to see it when you don't have it in your hand. See all the metal stuff and then the gold cards in front of you. You're like, okay, yeah, this is. So, what do you think is worth more? These regular Charizard GXs from Hidden Fates or your first edition Eevees? The way those are plummeting, these might be worth more. Unfortunately, I think the Eevees will probably hold more.
Yeah, I think over time they'll do pretty good.
It's just like
I'm not sure if all of those are going to get 10s, but they all, for buying them off of eBay, they were actually in really good shape.
Doing pretty good. Got a Mewtwo. Got some promo Charizards here.
I just got some regular unlimited ones.
So that pile was kind of like just obvious grades. Like you just like, why wouldn't you grade that?
I just needed the Vaporeon. I pulled these too, actually.
Oh, that's nice. It's pretty cool.
Pulled those when I got some unlimited packs from Z&G Emporium like 2 years ago. I think that's been almost 2 years ago now.
Yeah, that was a while.
I didn't do too great with my jungle packs that I had gotten from him, but I did pull a Dark Raichu from Team Rocket and a Rainbow Energy that are currently at PSA.
Nice. So I've got these Vivid Voltage single pack blister promos, Score Bunny, Grookey, and Sobble, and like it doesn't seem like much, it's just like, a lot of people I would say don't bother grading these kinds of promos, especially since it's the new starters. They weren't the most popular. They're okay though. What I really liked about these ones that made me get a whole bunch was that the story across the arts. I think these would be really dope as an art set. So you've got Score Bunny discovering a pile of berries, and he goes and grabs a bunch, and then Grookey here, he gets in there second and grabs some berries, and then Sobble doesn't get any. They're all gone already. So he's there crying. I just thought it was so cool to spread that across the blister pack promos. The Sobble's in the triple pack, so that's why I only have 3 of them. And these things are riddled with print lines. Like it's super hard to get PSA 10 worthy versions. Like I'm pretty sure I have a couple in here that have print lines on them, but I just I wanted to raise my chances of maybe getting a 10, so I threw them in anyway. So that's what I'm going for on that. I'm probably going to lose money on that, but I would love a set of PSA 10s for myself. Got some Pikachu Vs. Those are just slam dunk grades. three more full art Zaruds. Pretty sick. Not the most popular, you know. He was put in the game so unceremoniously. You know, the movie was delayed. We still haven't seen it in English. You know, you could just, some people got their codes for the movie tickets and just downloaded them, and it's like, oh, there he is. No story or anything. So, but I think the art's cool. He's okay as a Pokemon. Just got some cool full arts here. About a couple of these Giraffes are super cheap, but it's Giraffes. It's a full art. It was exclusive from a box, so going for it. See, you have a lot of Charizards over there.
Yeah, I have a lot of Charizards.
Yeah. Got this these sick tag team partnership tin promos. God, there's so much reflective glare on.
I'm sending those too.
I don't have very money right now, but I am gonna open some tins here.
You got a babies though.
A babies?
Yeah, the babies.
Oh, I do have a babies.
I have not picked any of those up yet.
This Shattered Foil Evolutions Pikachu is not gonna get a 10.
I have
but
one bird in here.
going for it. Hell yeah,
Because
dude.
one of the birds that I had opened had a nick in it, and the other birds I'm sending to BGS.
Sorry for the lighting, guys. I'll figure it out eventually. I need to move this back behind us. It's like right above us. I thought that would be good, but it creates this like if I hold the cards straight up, it just kind of shadows them, and if I do it tilted, you see the light above us. So I'll probably have to move that backwards. Yeah, this baby. I'm excited for this babies. I think it looks pretty good. I hope it gets a 10. I only got one. These are pretty expensive. That Small But Mighty collection was filled with garbage packs, and it was super expensive. And then it got scalped to all hell. So just hard to obtain that one.
I only ever saw them on store shelves, I think, once.
I'm not sure I ever saw it in store. I maybe once too. So
I got a bunch of tag team promos. I've been holding on to.
I wish I had a bunch more of those. Those are really dope. I have a few just for myself, but
I was
those are
watching them
great
for a
grade.
while, and they were at the like $2 to $3 range. And once I saw them go up to $4,
you're like,
I was
it's
like,
time.
Yeah, I gotta jump on.
They're
this.
moving.
And they're up to like $8, $9 now.
Jeez, man. Though I think those will still continue to go up because
yeah,
those are just so cool. Those are so cool. They were exclusive in Japan for a while, and then you have to get them out of that $50 box, which did dip for a while, but
those
still.
boxes are now over $100.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's so funny how things are just like, that's garbage, that's garbage, that's garbage, and then it dries up, and you go, fuck, I should have bought all of them that I saw. And then the packs that are in them change in value. This one Lugia is gonna get a 9. That's why he didn't go in the $50 tier. I think it has a print line or a nick or something. I think he's likely to get a 9. That's why he's in the value. And then of course the Dawn fans and the Snorlaxes from Vivid Voltage pre-release they're not valuable enough to send through 50 tier. So through the $10 tier they go. I love those cards though. I think they'll do well. I think they'll do pretty good on the market when they come back. Wow, I'm jealous of those. Five of those babies.
Yes.
Yes. So I really don't want to do this, but here we go.
I already went through all mine.
All of these non-hollow.
How many of those are you sending?
Oh, let's see. Oh, here's more. I think it's like 26. Let me see. And no reverses. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 regular rare Charizards from Vivid Voltage. I don't want to do this, but looking at previous Charizards, there was one in Team Up, and it was a non-hollow regular rare. It was also in a build and battle, so I assume there was a lot extra, just like this one. I mean, most of these are from build and battles, but it's exactly the same as the one in the set. That last I checked, which was months ago, that Team Up one PSA 10 was going for over $100. So I'm just gonna get ahead of the curve and grade these now, and if I have to sit on them, that's fine. It's Charizard. More Charizard collectors always enter the game, as the hobby grows and kids get a little older and start buying these. There's always Charizard collectors, and then the supply dries up, and those suddenly that Charizard I had 23 mint ones of.
Oh, look at that.
Fuck you.
Beautiful.
That's one I need to scoop up one of those. I mean, I'll get one eventually, no matter what the price is. But
I have a whole
really
bunch
want
of
one of
Charizards that I just have sitting. That one day I'm just gonna have like 100
those.
plus card order. Of
Just
just
do a
Charizards.
500 card order of those Charizard. I mean, like TCA did what, like 2,000 of those Battle Academy ones.
He did a lot.
I don't even understand what you do with those. That many. Jirachi, yeah, we got some more Vivid Voltage stuff, gold, some rainbow. Oh, this is Nolan. This is Nolan and Daedrus cards, I believe, and then a reverse Charizard. So
Yeah,
I have a little bit of other people's in mind because they only had a few cards.
I did 6 of the regular Vivid Voltage Charizard, 6 of the reverse, 3 of the cracked ice because that's all I had. I guess I could have bought some more, and then 6 of the pre-release ones.
So what Mitch has here, a lot of you probably don't know about. So these were overseas. They were given out in card stores around Rebel Clash, as you can. It was slightly after Rebel Clash. Is the foil different? Is it Cosmo foil?
Yeah,
and
Cosmo
right, because
foil.
they do the lines for all of the Sword and Shield hollows.
Yeah.
So it's a overseas exclusive. I don't want to say European only. I don't know all of where it was. It may have been in Canada too. I don't know. Maybe just European. Anyways, you could only get it outside of the U.S. and the card stores would give it out with certain amount of purchases or something like that. They are pretty cool. They have that Rebel Clash stamp on them like a pre-release card would, and they have the Cosmo foil. They're kind of hard to grade because the way they did them was the seal was on the front. And so when they like did the heat treatment to or whatever they do to seal the pack, it would burn the front of the card. It would leave an imprint or burn it, and so they're kind of damaged. I believe I have 9 to 12 at PSA currently, as of like 4 or 5 months ago. So I'm hoping I think mine looked good. I think I sent them in the cellophane still, so I told them they have to cut them open. That was when I still didn't fully understand PSA. But they're pretty cool cards. I like them. I hope they get 10s, and I think a lot of people don't know about them because they were only overseas.
I got this nice Marshadow GX.
I like that.
Very off center. Kind of hard to see, but there is an alignment dot down here. You can't really tell. It's hard to see.
Wow, that's like the highest alignment dot I've ever seen for like how not off center that is.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to get the qualifier on it.
So
These
here,
last cards are not mine.
shout out to JT, said I could show these off on camera.
Oh, except for the very last card.
He said he wanted to submit some stuff. I didn't know it was going to be so much modern bling. He surprised me with it.
Modern bling, you say?
Yeah, modern bling. Wait, where did you get one of those?
This is my boss's card.
Oh, right. That is not boss's orders.
No.
But your boss did order you to grade that.
Yeah, she did.
And she said if it doesn't get a 10, don't bother coming into work. So before getting a close look at this Obstagoon, I had never noticed just how like pink or red his hair was. Like I always focused on the blue vest, but is that pink or is it red?
It's a pinkish red.
You're like, it's blue. So we got Gold Obstagoon, Rainbow Bay, Rainbow Colossal, Rainbow Leon. I'm pretty jealous of the Leon. His like stars exploding pattern is pretty sick. Some Pikachu, some Chonky Chews. Got some amazing rares. Amazing, even if your amazing rares get 9s, I think it's a fantastic grade. I think you just grade every amazing rare in the world. Like, leave no amazing rares in a binder. Don't play with them, even though Jirachi is supposed to be like, he's got a really good ability. Don't do it. Just grade it. These things are amazing. I'll buy them all. Full Art Piplup. I have yet to get a 10 on this. It's pretty hard. They have a lot of print lines, but hopefully JT gets a 10 there. Cynthia, pretty sweet.
I'll have a bunch of those going in my next order. Secret rares from Cosmic Eclipse.
Charizard VMAX from Darkness Ablaze. Some more Stained Glass Birds. Salamence. Pretty cool Rainbow Gyarados from Guardians. No, wait, what was it? It was Crimson. Is it Crimson Invasion? I think it's Crimson Invasion. Guardians Rising or Crimson Invasion. It's got like a little wing.
I think that's Crimson.
I think it's Crimson Invasion. Never knew about this card because I completely ignored Crimson Invasion, but pretty cool. Golden Rainbow Brush, Golden Berserker, Rainbow Sonia, Rainbow Professor, Golden Zacian, Black Golden Zacian. It's a pretty sweet combo
I got
there.
one of the regular gold ones at PSA right now. Will we ever get that economy order back?
So this one was interesting. It took me a little while to find it. I didn't know this was from Generations. It's just Articuno. It's not Articuno EX or anything. It's just a full art Articuno, plain and simple. No rule box or anything. Jungle Scyther, Charizard, Champions Path ETB promo, shiny, bling bling Charizard V. If this were a few months ago, I would have said there's no way in hell this makes it through value tier, but these have come down a lot. They're kind of stabilizing at like 700-800, maybe a little under 900. The shiny and the rainbow.
I think those were going down even to like 550, 600.
Really, that low? Still above the value tier limit, but who knows what happens in a year? If they upcharge, it's whatever. Full art Graplock. I've got a few of those there. This Gardevoir's pretty sweet. Whoops. I have one of these too. I don't know if I sent it to PSA yet. I think I did. This came from a tin that you could only find at like Rite Aid or Dollar General, or like those weird smaller store, like the cheap stores. It was exclusive to those. I don't know what set. It looks like Lost Thunder. I think that's the Lost Thunder symbol. It's like a little feather or something. I don't know. Special delivery Pikachus. These guys.
All right, so they didn't quite go down that far, but they did get down to about 600. Is about the lowest they got to.
That's still a huge drop. I don't know about these delivery Pikachus. If the price holds, I haven't checked in the last few days. These. I mean, the first one supposedly went for $14,000, and there's still people were asking for like the mid $4,000 to $5,000 for them. I don't know what the price of these long term is going to be, but PSA might look at these and laugh and go, "That's going in the like super express tier." We'll see what happens.
Order over here now.
Base set Charizard. I don't know how minty it is. It's definitely got some whitening and dings. These have come down a lot too. I think that's pretty safe in the value tier. And then these first edition Red Cheeks Pikachus have their own share of wear, but they're actually kind of minty.
Yep, probably eight to 9 potential.
Yeah, I'm pretty curious to see what happens to these too. Well, good luck to JT. May you get 10s on everything, even the damaged whitened border on your base set Charizard there. Thanks again, JT, for letting us show off your cards. So you got Taylor, and I will be finishing with Jared over here. So last and definitely least, Jared's order. Should spit on these cards. I mean, look at this guy. He has the audacity to send in Japanese Cynthia from freaking Ultra GX, Gina GX, shiny stained glass or cracked ice Charizard.
I didn't realize he was sending all these.
I know. I'm kind of curious what those are going to be worth when they come back. We got some more Hidden Fates Charizards. Jesse and James, excellent choice. I always loved this card. I always thought it was undervalued when people were getting rid of it for like $2.
I never overvalued.
Yeah. Now I never sold mine because I was like, it's not worth selling for $2. I love the card. I'll take 20 copies if I pull them all.
I think I have like 12 or 15 of those Jesse and James.
Okay, so I see Jared only has one Giovanni's Exile here, but we know he pulled like 8 of these in his advent calendar of Hidden Fates this year or last year. Where's the rest of them, Jared? Full Art Birds. Is that promo? Yeah, it's promo Gyarados. From the Hidden Fates tins. Gold Shrine.
Doing in this pile.
What
it was backwards.
Oh, might want to double check the form, make sure that's supposed to be there in that spot. Lycanroc, Metagross,
Yeah.
Lycanroc, Gross, Zoroark, Elisapod, Zygarde, Nihilego. Not the greatest Hidden Fates full arts. Sorry, Jared. I thought these were super. I'm pretty mad at myself. All of these promos, the gold Lunala, the gold Solgaleo, and the shiny Rayquaza were so undervalued for a long time, and then now the Rayquaza is like $90 to $100 raw. I'm so mad I didn't buy those up. I think I bought like 2 at $20, and the one I opened from my ultra premium.
Yeah, you could get like all 3 of them together at one point for like $15-$20.
Like the shiny Rayquaza was like $5. Ugh. More gold, more shinies, Reshiram like that. Bayonet, Decidueye, beautiful. Drampa's growing on me. This art sucks, but he in some of his cards I'm like, okay, he's kind of interesting.
Okay.
We got some more.
You know who's growing on me?
shinies.
That's Rayquaza.
That Rayquaza.
This Rayquaza is kind of growing on me.
Is it? I think he's overvalued.
Oh, Taylor must be poor. He has only got 3 Jirachi.
I thought he sent more. He must be hanging on to some, or they weren't 10.
Pretty sure he bought a handful of them.
Yeah. Some more baby shinies. So many baby shinies. Oh, here we go. All right, we got some vintage stuff in here. All right, we got base set Alakazam, base set Chansey. These look nice. Base set Clefairy, base set Gyarados, Hitmonchan, Machamp, not Shadowless. Although these have gone up a lot. Like, what is happening when this Machamp that you couldn't get rid of for $3 is like, I don't even know how much. Last time I saw it, though, my jaw dropped. I was like, no, for the non-Shadowless one? That was Taylor's big hit from his Crobat box.
This is one of the best full art shinies that you can get.
Is it really?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Is he like played over there a lot? Japanese
sure.
people really into the Rillaboom?
It might be.
Got some more nice base set cards here. I don't remember seeing these last time I looked through his cards. Look at these. Those are nice. Nice.
Yeah, look at the circuitry. Nice.
Still, Jared, the least.
Least amount of cards.
The worst order. I just don't like it.
Just don't.
May everybody get PSA 10s on
Everything.
I don't know. I don't think I need to blank that out. Maybe I will. 69 items. No. Who had JT had the smallest order? Yeah, JT had 47 cards.
Did he?
Yeah, Jared was 69. Actually, Jared might have the best order, you know what I'm saying? All right. Well, that is all 509 cards that is on the way to PSA in the value tier, which is $5,090 of grading fees. Our total declared value is our declared value. I don't have it on me. It's a lot. It's pretty high. This I can tell you what the number is overall. We have, including this, now have over 2,000 cards going to or at PSA currently, with a combined declared value of $143,000. And that is values that were declared before the explosion. So $200,000? I don't know.
A lot of money.
Just
way more than we would have ever expected.
We're going to get, a value tier back. It'll be like 100 cards and be like, there's $100,000 in here. Every card's $1,000. It's going to be wild. This year's going to be wild or not. Maybe next year. Who knows with PSA? Yeah. We've got orders we sent 8. What is that? Is that August or is that August?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
sent.
think that was the earliest we sent.
I think we sent late August, and
was that our economy, or was that our first?
It might be the
value?
economy ones. So we had potentially economy in late August, which was supposed to be like a 3-month maximum turnaround time at the time, or maybe even less, because value was like 100 days plus. So economy was some level better than that. I mean, it was like $20 a card, so it should have been like a 2-month turnaround at most, right? Maybe a few weeks or a month or two. We haven't. It's been sitting on grading. It just says grading.
For probably 2 months now.
For 2 to 3 months now, just sitting there saying grading. And there's like 9 cards in one of that we sent 3 economy orders. There's like 9 cards in one of them, 24 in another, and like 12 in the third one. And for months, it's just sitting there saying grading. So like, are you really grading it? You know, they finished research and ID. So where's that information now?
Yeah.
Did the person who researched it just like stow it somewhere and then leave, like quit? Like what's going on with those orders? So that's how crazy. I mean, they discontinued that tier, to be fair, but we put them in before they discontinued that tier. So they should finish that up, right, in that amount of time. We're paying $20 a card, and we're at like 4, 5 going on 6 months of it being there at this point. Like that's insane. And then we have most of our cards in the value tier, which is like, it's just, I know I've heard some people say their cards have been there for 9 months and they're not even on grading or anything yet. Yeah. They're not even on like research and ID. They're just sitting there logged into the system. So fingers crossed we see some orders this year, mid to late this year.
I'm really hoping before 25th anniversary.
I'm really hoping before 2025. I'm hoping before the 30th Pokemon anniversary. Jeez, man. So if you want to do PSA right now, if you're looking to flip through PSA, you got to do 50 or 75 tier. You just have to. It works. You get your cards back with, I think, $50 tier is about a month. $75 tier is about 2 weeks to 20 days. Value, there's literally no guess. You just have to accept, I'm not going to see these cards for at least a year. Just assume that. Just assume 12 months, these may not be done. And just, you'll have a nice surprise later. Just make sure you keep that credit card open.
We've forgotten
I don't know
the majority of the cards that we've already
Dude,
sent.
it's going to be so fun when those come back. It's going to be so fun. It'll be just like, I didn't know I owned this card, and now I have a PSA 10 all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, my PSA 4 came back.
Yeah. No, there's also going to be some bad choices in there. I'll be like, why did I grade this? I'm grading cards that are worth $4,000 now. Why did I grade this $10 card?
Oh, there's definitely cards that I sent that I'm like, oh, it'd be cool to just have this. It might be like a $20 card, $30 card. Get it back, and now it's like a $200 card.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that, dude. We'll have somebody looking up prices when we're pulling our PSA order out, and it'll be like, here was our declared value, and here's what it is now, like a 10x while it was at PSA.
Assuming that the market doesn't crash, and then you're gonna be watching this video, and you're gonna be like,
these idiots, they lost $25,000 grading at PSA. No, I think it's going to hold. I mean, we have 25th anniversary. It's going to bring people in. If we get a remake of a game this year, Diamond and Pearl or whatever it may be, that's going to keep people in, keep people interested, bring more people in. So I think we're looking at the biggest Pokemon year ever. Even though everything's so clogged and people are annoyed at scalpers, I think it's just going to be the biggest year of all time for Pokemon.
We're very hopeful.
Yes, I'm very bullish on Pokemon for your little bit of market term there. Anyways, all right, we're out of here. This has been Card Salad. We'll see you in the next one. Stay with us for Pokemon, Flesh and Blood, some Magic, card openings.
Potentially, you're looking at doing live breaks.
I'm gonna start doing live breaks. I'm gonna try some. If you are interested in getting in on that or seeing when that's going to happen, my Instagram is, I believe, at Justin the Salmon. Hard cut. I'll get my Twitter. And then I'll put it on the screen too, because the power of editing. So on Twitter, I am at Justin the Salmon. On Instagram, I am at Justin the Salmon. And our YouTube is Card Salad. No custom URL for that yet, but it'll be in the description. I mean, you're already here. What am I saying?
Spread the word.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it quite yet, but I'm going to test the waters on Facebook and then stream it to my Twitch. And So we'll do stuff. We're gonna do stuff like that. PSA sending and returning, and opening packs, and then maybe some market talk at some point, or a podcast or two, or whatever. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. So subscribe if you're into all of that. Otherwise, have a good one, and we'll see you later.
Bye.